Hey everybody, Dr. Wardy here. So we're on making our way around the clock for our LYMPH MOJO self-care series. So I promised you all that we would come out with a head and neck series using some dry brushing. So a couple things, what do we use this for? When would we jump to the head and the neck? So you've noticed I've taken you through the clock. We've done a release number 1, number 2, and number 3. Number 3 is every once in a while. Number 2 is your daily. Now, when do we go to the head and neck, and what would make us want to go there? So for anybody who's watching this that has autoimmune issues, whenever you have an acute flare of your autoimmune condition, this is a great thing you can do on that day to start minimizing symptoms. You know, our brain is very interesting. The first thing your brain's always worried about is, are you safe? And many times if the body feels it's not safe, it's going to cause a flare type of reaction for people that have autoimmune. So one of the beautiful things about when we use a brush and we're up here near the head and neck is we're stimulating a lot of the cranial nerves, a lot of that neurology that drives into our brain. And when we go up there and we play a little bit from a sensory standpoint, it helps calm our nervous system down. The other benefit up here is going to get the lymph moving from the brain. About a third of our lymph comes from our brain, a third, everybody. Now the other big thing I want to leave you with, since we're talking about the brain, is about 15% of the brain is neurons. The other 85% is glial cells. These are conducting cells for these neurons. Glial, the lymphatic system, which means that a ton of this waste that comes from our brain comes from about 85% of the brain. That's why we're talking about a third here. So a third of this stuff has to dump out towards the heart to clean this sewage out from all these things that our body does all day. So very, very important that we're draining up here. Outside of autoimmune stuff, if you have a cough, throat feels funky, runny nose, this is going to do wonders to help start draining the head and neck to make you feel a little bit better there. So let's get started. So a couple things. We're going to run through about 5 different kinds of stimulation today using this brush. So I'm going to take you through one area real quick and show you the 5. And then I'll walk you through each area and how we're going to do that. So this video is going to be a little bit longer. So for those of you who want to do this, go grab your brush. So I just ordered some of these bamboo toothbrushes off Amazon. These are soft bristles. These are not hard bristles. So make sure that you're getting a brush that has soft bristles, okay? Now the first stimulation that we're going to be doing, we're going to be starting above the clavicle. Now I want you to watch something. Now I'm not going very hard, feather light movements back and forth above my clavicle, feather light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? The second thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go faster and deeper. So we're still using those bristles, don't hurt yourself here. But now I'm going in a little deeper and a little faster. Remember that 130 beats per minute? You want to be at a decent pace here, a little deeper, a little faster. The third one, we're going to start to stimulate some of those Pacinian receptors. This is vibration or tapping. So ideally take the back of the toothbrush when we do this, and we're just going to kind of tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fourth one, we're going to stimulate what are called Ruffini sensors, okay? So I want you to take the back of your brush here. You're going to come up over on top of the clavicle, and we're going to push into the skin, come over the clavicle and down to the chest. In, over the clavicle, down the chest. 3 times. In, over the clavicle. 3 times. And the last one, we're going to do that infinity symbol. So I'm going to go back to this other piece. I'm going to push that brush in. Let's actually use this side. And we're going to go infinity symbol. 1, 2, and that's it. So I'm going to walk you through all the other points. So we started on the left side over here near the heart. Now I'm going to the right side. So again, feather light, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deeper and faster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to tap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to strip, 1, 2, 3. And the last one, the infinity symbol. 1, 2. Good. So now we're going to move up near the baseline of the jaw here, along this muscle right here. So again, we're going to go feather light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go in a little faster and deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to tap a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go into our strokes. Now watch, we're coming all the way down. All the way down. 1, 2, 3. And the last one, the infinity symbol. Bring this thing up here at the back end, and again, 1, 2. Good. Let's come to this side, same thing, feather light, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going deeper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna vibrate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're gonna go 3. 1, 2, 3, and the infinity. 1, 2. Very good. Our third point is going to be right up under the jawline here, right under the crease here up under the jaw. So again, we're going to start feather light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deeper and faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to tap. Get up under there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to stroke. Now watch how I stroke here. This one's a little different. So right here we have our esophagus, our trachea, okay, our hyoid bone. And then out here we have our SCM. You see the big muscle here, okay? We want to get into this platysma here, right in between all this bulky stuff in this muscle. So you're going to take the back end of the brush, we're going to come in between the gap, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Now when we get into these areas, we're getting a lot of these deep cervical node lymph nodes in the neck, the deep cervical nodes. 1, 2, 3. Now remember, on both of these we're going to do the infinity. 1, 2, and then get up under here. 1, 2. Now remember to go in order, okay? We got 3 both sides. Now we're moving to 4. This is going to be right along the masseter muscles here, the pterygoids of the jaw, right where your jaw is. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Light, a little deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to stroke. Now I'm going to stroke down along those muscles. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to finish with that infinity. 1, 2, good. Other side, nice feather light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deeper and faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go the strokes. 1, 2, 3. And the last one is the infinity. 1, 2. Good. We're moving on to 5. Now, come off the bridge of the nose here, these little areas. There's a little bit of a gap in here along this big bone right here. If you kind of go in like this, you can feel these bones. This is the zygomatic arch right here. So we're going to be coming right along that arch. So feather light, 1, 2, follow it, 3, 4, 5, a little deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to come in and tap right here. Don't hit yourself in the eye. Good, and then I'm going to come in and stroke. So when we stroke, follow the line. 1, 2, 3. And finish with an infinity. 1, 2. Good. Coming to the other side, feather light. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deeper and faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to come in. And we're going to tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to come in and stroke. 1, 2, and 3. And finish with the infinity. 1, 2. All right, moving on to number 6. We're going to be up here near the temporalis area. So again, feather light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Faster and deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to tap. Now I'm gonna strip, get into this muscle. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna do the infinity sign. 1, 2. Move to the other side, feather light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna come in faster and deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come in and stroke. 1, 2, 3. Now this is a big muscle, so you may notice some soreness closer to the ears. You just kind of strip this area out a little bit. And then go in with that infinity symbol. 1, 2. All right, so we got most of the front side. The last little bit, we're gonna take our hands for this last one. I want you guys to reach behind your neck over here, right behind the ears. And I want you to move the tissue back and forth like this. Get the tissue gliding right here behind the ears. And move the tissue. Then take your hands up under the base of the skull and get that tissue to glide for me. Same thing on this side. Now you can do this last piece with a brush. I could come back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Faster and deeper. You could tap. Okay, I can strip. 1, 2, 3, and I can do my infinity symbol in here. So we still can use the brush on the back of the head. So there you have it, everybody, head and neck. Now listen, go low and slow. This feels really good. I feel awesome right now. So you're gonna get a little bit of a high. And again, that's just because we're stimulating all these different receptors we have. We're hitting a lot of the cranial nerves. Many of you that maybe have neck pain or stiffness in your neck, you'll notice right after you do this that your head, neck, and the shoulders feel very relaxed. I feel really, really, really calm right now because you're getting a lot of vagal nerve stimulation as well. So another great way to like hit the vagus and get into that calm, relaxed mode. I like to do this before bed. I'll just sit in bed and do it right before bed. It helps kind of calm me down, chill me out, so I get a good night's rest. So again, acute autoimmune, this is a home run. Cough, sore throat, runny nose, anything we need to get draining out of here, this helps hugely. And again, we don't want to start with this one. So again, we're going to start with release number 1, move on to 2, and then try number 3 every once in a while, and then you can do some brushing with the head and neck. Awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll have more coming soon. Be well.